What's for lunch, dude?
Here in Australia we got some kangaroo sausages.
Kanga bangers sangers.
Kanga bangers sangers.
Alright guys, quick catch up with Adam. This will be part 5 of the JZ build. Again, like me, Adam's sort of coming into Christmas, trying not to spend too much money, so sorry for build content slowing up a bit on everything. Just coming into Christmas, obviously times you don't really want to go spending heaps of money, so, and Adam's been working heaps, so.
Been flat out. But I did spend a little bit of money today.
Ooh. But Adam's actually given his notice to work, so he's going to be without a job after Christmas, which means he's going to have heaps of time to get heaps done. So there'll be no excuses after that, will there, Adam?
No, there won't be, because they'll be full fucking steam ahead, hopefully.
Brilliant. Anyway, Adam put the concave concepts on the Cressida, and it looks ridiculous.
I'm a fucking...
Poke.
Can you see? I'll try to get my torch. So they, I mean, like, it's got a bit of positive candle, but...
Poke.
Mexico, sage. Yeah, nice.
Goodness.
I wasn't not even going to lower it, I'm just going to leave it like that. Put motor in it, done.
Sylvia's got drag wheels on it.
Yeah, got the
ET Streets.
ET Streets. Drag cars don't run that often, so that's why it's a drag car now. Put the power steering pump on it, or I cleaned it and put that on, and that's the bracket. So those bolts, I think in the other video I said those little bolts might have been for it. I was wrong, because I didn't know what I was doing. Pretty normal. I just used the standard Acon bolts. And you just use the bracket that bolts up to where the aircon was to support that, because otherwise, if it didn't have that, we just have the single one bolt holding it on, and that is bad. So, there you go.
That wouldn't work very well at all.
No, so I'm glad that I bought that after I realised what the fuck's going on. Yes, I've got spork.
Got a spork, plenty of spork.
Got spork. Yeah,
I just need and fool.
Yes, that's what I
Fool.
purchased today.
Oh.
I bought a fuel rag and some 650 Denso, SARD, whatever, injectors for it. So that should be good for 400.
So this is the KE Conversions clutch pedal box kit that I've been telling you about, which I'm going to have to end up getting for mine now. So this is what it looks like. It looks pretty good.
Okay. So that goes through your firewall.
Yep.
And that's from the outside.
That's your master.
Okay.
Yep, nice, yep.
Goes that way around. Like that. And then this, something that goes in there, like there, something like that.
So how much does that set you back, Adam?
I think it was like $220, $200. I can't remember actually, but yeah, it comes with stuff. I was gonna look at putting that in today actually, but you see, the driver's side is on the fucking garden bed, so I didn't. What are you doing, Jasper? You fucking relax, man. Yeah, I think that is all. I still haven't got my clutch and flywheel yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so I've got a month wait on that because it was out of stock.
Ah, okay.
But, oh well, that's okay. He's restless, he must be hungry. So...
Oh, well, I suppose. While we're here then, how much did you pay for your injectors and stuff?
Paid $343 for the injectors and $114 for the full reg.
Nice.
And both of them are like, well, the reg's SARD and the injectors are Denso. There, the bolts that I thought that was for this were actually for the engine mounts. So, yeah, bam, bam, bam. Engine mount to suit that car for this motor. I didn't even plan to paint that shit today. I bought the can to paint the water pump gear so then I can put all the timing belt and everything on. And I was bored and I thought I was like, oh fuck, I'll just test it to see what the colour is on this. And it fucking was like not a bad colour, so I was like, oh, and just painted everything. Because it was all pretty much ready for paint, so I just masked it up and painted it. So it's touch dry. I painted it like a couple of hours ago. So this going on like that.
Nice.
Nice.
Looking good.
You know, these rails are pretty cool. They got threads in the end of them. Like they use factory, like use banjo bolts and stuff. So I can just go buy like fittings from like NZ and just put fittings straight into it.
Many months later.
Alrighty guys, we are back with this 1J build. Again, sorry for this video being really sporadic. Just, yeah, not much is going on because Adam's been enjoying his little retirement. So he's been on holidays and stuff. But anyway, 1J's looking good. It's actually got timing, pulleys, all that sort of stuff. Plenty of paint. As we talked about in the last little frame, he's got injectors in here now. Intake's all done. He's just starting to get his loom sorted. Mounts are on. Looking pretty good. Also, his clutch and flywheel finally arrived from NPC/Golbies, so he's started with that. But he still doesn't have a spigot bearing and clutch bolts and a few other things that he needs to get to actually put it together. So it's not quite going together yet, but it's there. He's been doing a bit of work on some wiring. This car actually had an aftermarket alarm system installed, so he's pulled most of that out. He sort of had to pull that out because it ran through the hole for the clutch master. So as you can see, obviously there is a clutch master now. He's got his key conversions pedal installed. Very nice. Third pedal. Very good. Very nice and good. Alright, so Adam's also been doing a bit of shopping, spot a few things. So he's got new gearbox mount from eBay.
That's a genuine one, but
Genuine Toyota mount. Yeah. How much is that?
Oh fuck. I can't remember, I don't remember any of that. I've bought all this shit just like randomly here and there. I think it was like...
He's also got a shifter, as you can see.
Yeah, cube speed shifter.
How much is that?
I also can't remember how much that was.
Oh god.
I think it was like 100 and something. I think that was under 100. That would have been like, I don't know, 50 to 80 bucks, and that would have been like 100 and something. I can find out. I'll find out for you.
He also got a new radiator.
Yeah, that comes with twin thermos.
Oh, new radiator and thermos. How much was that?
That was like 180 bucks. It was cheap as, yeah. It's got twin thermos. I don't have a fucking shroud for it, so.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, nice and shiny.
Yeah, bro.
Nice. eBay special. Oh no. Oh no.
It's just a factory replacement, so it's got, you know, for your factory trans cooler.
Yep.
But I was just gonna fucking run my power steering return through it.
You absolutely could do that.
The same size, and then I'll just get a hose that's slightly longer and just go there, and then that gets rid of more lines that need to go across because it's over there.
Yeah, that's good. Gets it across to the pump line.
Yeah, so it just gets it across to there and just goes back into the reservoir. So
very good. Where are you putting your reservoir?
over here somewhere. I haven't worked that out yet.
Up there somewhere.
Here somewhere, yeah.
Very good. We got this here intercooler also. How much was that, mate?
Fuck, you've got me again. 100 and something? It's Aeroflow. They fucking painted the cunt. Powder coated it.
Yeah.
And they didn't put anything in the damn threads. So all the powder coating's gone inside the threads, so I need to fucking clean out the threads before I can get a bolt in there.
Mate, if you watch one of my later episodes of my Cressida, I teach you how to make a thread chaser.
Thanks, Max.
So if you want to, just watch that and then it'll teach you, it'll learn you a thing of how to do it without wrecking your alloy threads because they're really soft.
Correct. That's why I'm not going to wind the bolt in it. Fuck it.
No, well, yeah, look at one of my Cressida episodes where I teach you how to make a thread chaser, mate.
Just after you actually fucked it, and then you had to clean it out because you fucked it. So
another thing Adam has actually got this week, another local dude that sort of had Cressidas or did Cressida things once upon a time, sold Adam a heap of really useful stuff. So Adam got full adjustable arms for the rear.
Yep.
What brand are they? KFD.
KFD. They're like Russian made.
Nice.
From Russia.
He actually got another clutch pedal.
Yep, and it bolts up. I'm not sure what it's from. I think it's from a 81 maybe.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Something.
either way, Adam's decided to go with the KE conversions pedal anyway, but he does have another clutch pedal.
Just for
also
now.
got tail shaft for R154 into Cressida.
One piece tail shaft.
One piece tail shaft. How much did all this cost you?
100 and... Well, it was going to be $300 because I bought a roof wing too.
Oh, and a roof wing.
Yeah. But I don't know if I'm going to use it yet. That's why I said you might be able to purchase it off me or whatever, donate something.
Yeah, gang.
Gang. Yeah.
So how much was all this stuff? Oh yeah.
It was going to be $300 because this was $50, and then I didn't realise how much stuff I was going to get from him until I was at his house, and I only took 270. And then I was like, all I got is 270 unless you want me to get some more. And he's like, nah, it's fine. So I got everything for $270.
Sweet
So that's pretty. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, it's a good deal. That is a good deal. Good haul.
Yeah, good man.
I'm unsure if I like the look of the roof wing or not. These roof wings are actually made by a bloke that lives in Ipswich. He also makes fiberglass Yamaha boot lips. So if anyone is interested in that, drop a comment and I'll try and get you in contact with him. What does YouTube reckon? Yes or no for the boot lip? Roof lip, sorry.
Roof wing. Yeah, still in two minds.
So Adam also sold the factory rear sump off the 1J that came with the 1J as well. Obviously, 1J has the front sump there. So he sold that for $50. So that's $50 back on the price. He ended up pretty much just binning what he had left of the 7M after he sold the injectors and that, which I'm pretty sure we've already documented. So he didn't make any money out of that.
I sold another cold start injector thing. Something off the manifold. Some kid wanted.
How much you sell that for?
Fuck all. Like $20.
$20. Oh, it all counts. $20 is $20, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, did you see the fucking fittings I got for the rail?
Oh no, that's right. We actually had a bit of an issue searching for fittings that fit the rail because it's not. Yeah, it's a weird thread. Well, it's not a weird thread. It's just not. It's a weird thread for fuel system.
You could get Aeroflow did fitting, or companies did fittings to the rail, but to AN, and I couldn't be fucked with AN because then I'd have to make everything AN, and then I'm changing the fittings in my reg and all this other shit.
Basically unnecessary costs.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going E85.
So like a few weeks ago, we actually went hunting at Autobarn and stuff for fuel fittings for Adam because start piecing together his fuel system basically from underneath the car at the engine bay out. And this came on like the soft line, which is your feed, which is this. And this was actually in that, but it was actually at a soft line, like crimped onto it, and that came up to the filter with a banjo bolt. Adam has actually found since, because we could not find basically just a barb female adapter that we could screw straight onto that and then run barb up to where he needed it on his rail. So Adam actually found when he took the crimp and stuff off, it had a barb underneath it. So that's some really good information for people building Cressidas that can obviously utilise the 5/16 fuel line, is that in that crimped line there's actually a barb fitting. So that will allow you to then run soft line to wherever you need it, which is pretty cool. Obviously it would be awesome for me if I could use 5/16 hardline, but I can't because I'm going E85 and V8 and boosted, so I need to go to 1/2 inch. So, but it is obviously that's very, very useful. So
yeah, I was stoked when I found out.
I'm glad. Yeah, that's pretty cool that you actually decided to fuck around with that and find that out.
Yeah. So yeah, fuel line on there, filter into the rail, into the rag, or out of the rail into the rag, and fuck off.
And return.
And
Boom.
return.
Easy
and
as.
Done. Just fucking clamps and hoses.
Yeah, and just put your intake pump in. What's for lunch, dude?
Here in Australia we got some kangaroo sausages.
Kanga bangers sangers.
Bangers sangers on tomato, onion, cheese. Sweet baby Ray's.
The sweet baby Ray's sauce. Kanga bangers for lunch.
And coffee. I want some coffee. Anyone want some coffee?
Loomy boy mods.
Yep. Deleting all the old shit that's not going to be used anymore. Like AC and comfort things like that.
Smash like. Adam said 200 likes and he'll have this thing done next week, don't you, Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, don't you love it when things just work?
Oh. Perfect.
That right there. That is a bit of poo.
That is feces excrement.
And we're thinking of fuse box up there out of the way. And Adam's thinking of running fuse box loom tucked up under this support panel and then poke it in through that hole to where the fuse box comes. So delete all that wiring, which makes an Adam happy boy.
Yeah, and I've also cleaned all this up, so that's all fresh, because it had all the like aircon fan and fans for the aircon, which I don't use, so cleaned all that up and that's all nice. And I'll run, because the alternator's on the other side, I've got to extend these, and when I extend them I'll probably run them back up and run that along the underneath here as well and into the alternator, and it'll be nice and clean.
So, Speedo Drive R154.
Speedo.
So this is Speedo cable.
Okay, hold on a minute. Out that comes.
That's standard R154 Speedo Drive.
For the plug. You undo that.
That little buddy comes out.
And then this.
Standard Speedo Drive. That buddy just plugs right in. And the actual regular A340 plug should just screw onto that. Unfortunately, Adam already sold his with his box.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I've already sold all my 7M stuff. So, if anyone locally to the Sunny Coast has like just a 7M little screw thing for the Speedo Drive or just an A340, please let us know.
Just a cat.
Just a cat for it. Should be able to find one anyway. Cressida parts are plentiful and everywhere and
That
shit.
spins that in there.
And you have a Speedo, a working standard Speedo. How easy is that?
I like it. It's nice.
How easy would a 1J swap be as opposed to a freaking LS1 swap?
Yeah, what dickhead would do that? Out of their fucking mind.
Fuck, it's hot. Should look much better with it all tucked in.
It should.
We'll do the same up that end, unplug that plug, and basically hide all that stuff up in the guard as well, and all this wiring and this wiring will be hidden. Should look really nice with that in there. With a bit of a freshen up and all this wiring gone. Really nice. Oh yeah. This is how it looks, obviously, with you just got that little bit around there because of that bit of steel under there, if you can see that. There's not much you can do about that, but
Unless I cut it.
unless you cut it, which is just, yeah. Once that's all taped up black and tucked up under there, you'll hardly notice that.
Yeah.
And then there's heaps of room for that to run under there, heaps of room through there, and then it just goes through that hole, which is just there. To the fuse box, which will probably be just here. Nice and tucked up out of the way.
Yeah, it should look better. I'd really like to fucking put this in the guard, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass if I ever want to change the
Yeah, if you ever got to
or-
get fuses or relays, you got to literally take the
Yeah,
guard off.
and plus it's in the guard, it can get wet, all that shit, so...
So to get this part of the loom through this hole here, you've actually got to take this off. This holds your main fuse for your main battery, like your 100 amp fuse for your battery power, and then another little 30 amp fuse for something. So you've got to take the fuses out. To take the fuses out, you actually have to unbolt them from the main fuse. So it's a bit of a pain, bit of work. And you take the 30 amp fuse out, and that's how you get at the little pins for those pins. Those little pressure things there to get them out, so don't go yanking on them. You've actually got to pull that fuse out and get them from that side. Anyway, all comes through there at the end of the day. Adam's getting that side pretty sorted.
Yep, got the bonnet catch run.
Look at that.
Instead of running along like that, it runs through there and actually fits underneath here. So I've got that up and in there, so that'll go up in there like that. And that runs through.
It's all hidden, everything's hidden from the, everything's out of the bay.
Will be.
Comes down there, so way better than when we started.
Yeah.
Leave this side until
Yeah, I can fuck around with that.
until
Yeah.
you've fucking done it.
Till I'm wanna.
Yeah.
Because I still need to clean all that because they're dirty. Ew, yuck,
Yeah,
gross. What the
crusty.
heck?
They're just building old cars.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I know,
So
Joe.
that's what it looks like. It's all back together. Alright, beautiful. Adam's just decided he's going to take the guards off just to make it easier to get up to here.
There's also a loom that runs underneath. Like when you take your inner guards out, there's a loom that runs above that. And because I'm partly stance buoy, I want to make it really low and wheels and shit. So I'm going to run the loom. While we're doing wiring, might as well do all of it. And there's a loom, the loom that runs along there, you can actually run it on the other side of the seam weld. You can do that with like skylines and silvies and shit, so I'm going to see if I can do it with this as well.
Fair enough.
So
off the guard comes to have a look. The other thing Adam's going to do is these little clips. These obviously sat in these.
Oh, fuck!
Well, into distraction.
God damn.
Could you pick a dumb place to put your bolts?
No.
Oh, wow, really? Again?
Oh, wow, okay.
Bit with this thing.
This has got like fucking glue on it.
So, these actually held the little clips for the loom, and they sort of just sat in this hole like so, and the clips were out and exposed, and it was really easy to get it. Obviously, Adam would like to...
Did you pop that in, did you?
No, I didn't touch it. Obviously, Adam would like to hide these clips, so what he's planned to do is there was one on the left, one on the right. This is that one. Obviously, you can see it sort of clips in around the hole, and then it's got a little clip thing that goes into the hole like the rest of the loom does. Just put in one of those. But now, these actually left and right, if you have a look, actually hold the same plugs, which is really handy. So now the left, what was left, is going to become right, because it's just going to go straight in that side and hold the plugs that were there. And this one that was on that side is literally just going to go in on the outside of the inner guard and hold the plugs there. So that way, these actually plug these holes up more or less. So there's not really any hole there. And also, because of the way the holes are set out, they literally just sort of will go straight in, and these plugs will be nice and held up, tucked up in there, up in the inner guard. So that's going to be awesome. So Adam's going to take the guard off and basically do that, and obviously, as you just heard, try and fix some other wiring.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're going to sign off the video here. Obviously it's good to be back working on this thing. Hopefully we'll be back sooner rather than later. Hopefully Adam gets his ass into gear now that he's sort of doing something and gets some motivation to keep going. So cheers for watching, as always, smash like, and we will be back. Wow.
Extension, your extension.
As you can see, it's already looking way better in that corner with how that wiring gone, but nice.
Do you reckon you could just...
Yeah. This is what it looks like with the guard off. Adam reckons you can take all this wiring, run it over the top of this seam, and just sort of drill and put some zip ties in it to hold it up there, and then put the guard back on over the top of it.
Potentially.
He's not going to run inner guards, and he's going to have really low stance buoy wheels that it might potentially hit it and cause grief.
Yeah, should be able to.
Anyway, it's late. I'm actually going to go home now.
Yeah.